Okay everyone, so now we are learning the radio button. So here we can see that there are radio buttons, so we are dragging and dropping. Let us suppose that this is the first radio button. We know that if we are having multiple radio buttons, then out of that only one will be selected. So let us suppose that these are the two radio buttons on which we are going to work. So out of these two, only one can be selected. Now here in this form, I want to provide my name. So here I am writing Ankit Verma. Then after clicking back, so here we can see that the name will appear. These two radio buttons, we want that they are the working on some style. This is our assumption. So we are clicking on the first, then going to the text property and setting some name. Let us suppose that here I am mentioning style 1. Now on the radio button 2, here we are going and putting the style 2. So these are some styles we are going to provide in style 1 and 2. Now here from this toolbox, we are going to drag and drop one text box here. So this is the text box. We want that in this text box, whatever we are writing, now that should be applied with the style of our choice. So here we are double clicking on the first radio button. We can see that radio button 1 underscore checked changed means whenever we are going to select it, then it is going to be checked change or going on the style 2. You can see that one is selecting at a time, just like male or female, or you are on the 10th class or 12th class, because at a time you can be one, you cannot all be the both. So radio button work for one option at a time. So here when we are selecting the first, then radio button 1 code will work. So here we want that whatever we are providing into the text box. So here is the text box 1. In the style 1 we are going. So here we are mentioning text box 1 dot fore color, and that should be equal to, it is totally up to you what color we want to provide. Let us suppose that we want to provide some specific color. Let's assume it is blue. So first color we have mentioned as the blue. Then afterward we are mentioning that text box 1 dot font. So here we are applying the font equal to new font. Now inside the font we want to provide some specific font of our choice. Let us suppose that here it is asking family name. You know that there are Arial, Times New Roman, Monotype Cursiva, various families are available. So here we are mentioning Arial. Now Arial is one family and size is converted to 18. This is the first option we have applied. If we are going to run this code, then after let us suppose that here I am mentioning Ankit. Now it is mentioning because it is on the style 1. On the style 2 there is no option available right now. So we are going back on the form, double clicking on the style 2. So we can see that radio button 2 checked change means whenever you are running the code and you are coming on the style 2, then this code will work. So in this code we are mentioning the same things. We are mentioning that text box 1 dot fore color. Let us suppose that here we want to provide the color. We can take any color of our choice. Let us suppose we are scrolling down and finding for the red color. So here we are having the red color we have selected. Then after we want to provide some of the font. Let us suppose that here text box 1 dot font. Then afterward equal to new font. So we are providing, here we are providing Times New Roman. So this is Times New Roman. This is the font family which is available, and comma we have extended the size. Let us suppose that 22. This is how we can provide it. Now we are going to run this code and we are going to see how it will work. So here already style 1 is selected. So that means if I am writing my name here, already you can see that it is working on the style 1. Style 1 says that their fore color is blue. So you can see that fore color is also blue. Then Arial. So this font family is Arial. If I click on the style 2, here you can see that now the color, because the radio button 2 is selected, color is red and font family is Times New Roman. Again, if I am clicking on the style 1, here you can see that it is Ankit and again blue. So this is how it will be changed depending upon our radio button. There is one important thing to understand. radio button will be selected one at a time. So whenever you are having the options where one should be selected, so apply the radio button. And to do the code, just simply double click. So here you can see that we have applied two styles, and based upon that only one will work. So this is how we can use the radio button in our program.